Hello, welcome back, and thank you for joining me for this reading, you guys. I hope you guys are all in good spirits. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, all right, Capricorn? So this is going to be a general reading for you guys, a general intuitive reading, okay? So we're going to pull 5 cards, and then we'll do some clarifications, you guys. If this resonates, you guys, be sure to like and comment and subscribe. And even if it doesn't resonate, let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it, okay? So let's get into the reading for you guys. Let's see. For Capricorn. Just to keep in mind, you guys, these readings are not, I don't go too much in depth because I'm trying to see how many people are actually, resonating with the readings, because I don't want to go too far into the readings and nobody watches or nobody's into it. It is a lot of energy putting into it. So the feedback is definitely appreciated. All right, for Capricorn. For Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, very, 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 very positive energy that I'm seeing here. I mean, this is beautiful. Okay, I'm not seeing, many red flags. If anything, this is me giving you the, I'm kind of giving you the good news early, right? But here in the center, we have the 10 of Cups, which is telling me wish fulfillment, happiness, gratefulness, this sense of fulfillment with family. And I feel like that could be the energy that you're in or you're moving into, where you're just really at peace because your family's safe, your family's taken care of. You feel loved, and you feel like you're surrounded by people that love you and who truly care for you, and you feel that way with the people that you love as well. These are the people, your soul family, that you can express yourself with. For some of you guys, this is the family that you created with someone else. But I definitely see happiness here for you, okay? Spending a lot of time with family, maybe going on a family trip or spending quality time with family, creating new emotional experiences with family. Now, you also have the 6 of Wands, okay? The High Priestess, the Star, and the 9 of Pentacles. So you have 2 major arcana here, okay? With the High Priestess and the Star, beautiful energy. I mean, the Star, first of all, you know what I mean? It's a future energy, but it's also talking about healing and rejuvenation. It talks about oneself, one's own individuality, where someone is, at peace with themselves. They're cleansing their energy of anything and everything that does not align with them. And it's someone who's trying, who's going into a space of being their true, authentic self with no remorse or guilt or any of those negative feelings that may plague you when you try to stand in your own power. And then you have the High Priestess, which talks about it's a very mysterious energy. This is someone who observes, someone who takes in information, doesn't really say too much, right? People think she's, a creepy energy because you're like, she, is she putting spells on me or something like that? And it's like, no, this is a person that's just very aware of themselves, right? And that, this is a very aware energy. You can be very, very aware of yourself. Or moving into a space where you're becoming very aware of yourself. 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, I feel like reaffirms that star energy. And then you have the 6 of Wands, which reaffirms that star energy as well, where, you're in a space where you're going to be seen. You're meant to be seen. And Capricorn, man, I'm telling you, it's almost as if every area of your life is aligning. in the most potent way. I mean, every area in your life, work, love, your desires or hobbies, they're just, everything just feels like it's smooth sailing. It's in a space where everything's happening in the way it's supposed to be happening, right? Like you couldn't write this movie or this script any better than how it is or how it's about to be. Nine of Pentacles, you're in this very independent energy. But like I said, the center of the space, the center energy is the Ten of Cups, which talks about family, which talks about, you sharing yourself and your love and your new experiences and emotional experiences with the people that you love. But you're able to stand outside of that without, not without being consumed by it, right? Because sometimes we love our family so much, right? But that we start to get consumed by those people. We spend too much time with them. And I used to be one of those people where I said that, you could never spend too much time with people like that you really love and you care about. I used to be that person. Like, I want to be with you all the time. And I didn't know how much of a hindrance that truly was until I started to get older and really need the space of my own. And, when you come from traumatic backgrounds, you latch on to people and you want to be around them all the time because, you're just, depending on, what type of trauma you've gone through, you're afraid that those people will abandon you or you'll lose those people. And you just want to hold on and cling on to the love as much as possible. But I just see that as, not a huge problem here for you. You're also being recognized. The Star and the Six of Wands is like you front and center. You're being recognized. You're being seen. Man, Capricorn, you've been through some things. The Star doesn't show up unless you've been through some things and you've been like, there's a vulnerability that you have or that you're going to have because you've gone through so much. You've faced so many different hardships in your life. And people are seeing you finally ride into the sunset. Some people are finally seeing you like ride. They're seeing you rise to the occasion. It's not to say that you weren't rising to the occasion in the past or before, but now people are seeing it. People are with their own eyes are like, okay, like say that you just pop back on scene. Maybe you haven't been on Facebook or you haven't been on social media for a long time. And when people did see you on social media, you were crashing out, right? There's one thing after another, struggling. And then you got yourself together, you're getting yourself back together. And then you're like, I haven't been on Facebook. I want to see how this person is doing, something of that sort. And you get back on and you put a post up and people are like, wow, okay, this person does not look the way that they did. They don't speak the same way. Like that sort of scenario, like in the, you know what I mean? The Nine of Pentacles is clarifying this Six of Wands where it's like, people are admiring how independent and how, secure you are in life, as it seems. Now also with the Star clarifying the High Priestess, I also feel like, for a lot of you, I mean, it kind of reiterates, I should say, what I was just saying about, you crashing out or you struggling, going through a lot of struggles. And I feel like you did a lot of healing in silence, right? You didn't have to talk about it. You didn't say too much about it. Maybe you did say some things here and there, but I feel like you focused a lot, your attention on family, and just went through the healing process alone. Now, we had two cards that jumped out for you, Capricorn. Let's see what they are. You've got the Two of Swords and you've got the Three of Wands. All right, so the Two of Swords and the Three of Wands. Now, this is the first air energy that's popping up in your spread. Excuse me, outside of Aquarius, the Aquarius energy. The Two of Swords and the Three of Wands. The Two of Swords can talk about being in denial, not wanting to see something for what it is. not wanting to make a decision, not prepared or not ready to make a decision. Kind of at peace with not seeing the reality of a situation. And the other Three of Wands. Interesting. Three of Wands talks about waiting for an opportunity, ready to set sail, move into a new direction. The Three of Wands comes before the Four of Wands. So there's you haven't yet stabilized yet. This could talk about, maybe this is a space where you're like, because the star is individuality, and the star is, I never feel like, you can let me know in the comments, but, as an Aquarius, you may feel like you don't necessarily have a home. You know what I mean? And not in a space of like, you don't have people that love you or care about you or something like that, but like, you're such an individual, like you're someone that stands out. You kind of live your own truth, live by your own word. And so you are still, it takes a long time, for you to like seek refuge, like seek like, okay, this is where I want to settle down. This is, this is who I am, because that you keep changing, you keep evolving and growing as a person. And so that could be the energy here where it's like, you are at peace with not knowing exactly where you're going next, right? It's like you don't have a direct destination. You're going somewhere, but it's like, I'll figure out where I'm going or what's happening next when that time comes, sort of scenario. But let's get into the energy and start clarifying and see, what a lot of this energy stems from for you. Because the star is a very futuristic energy, and I feel like the star is also, a wish is being granted. So with the High Priestess here, you may need to be quiet about whatever wish that this is, whatever wish that's granted for you. Maybe you get your happily ever after. Maybe you marry someone, or, you start a family with someone. You're needing to be quiet and not speak too much about what you have going on in your life, right? Let's clarify this Ten of Cups, the centerpiece to your reading. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Wands showing up here. Ooh. You've got the Eight of Wands clarifying your Ten of Cups energy. So something here moves very fast for you, Capricorn. This Ten of Cups energy moves very, very fast. So I'm seeing somebody starting a family. I don't know if you're blending families or something like that. Maybe someone already has kids. Maybe you have kids and, you're having this new person that you're with meet your kids or something like that. But something moves very quickly is what I'm seeing here. Okay. All right, let's clarify the Six of Wands. Got the Six of Swords, clarifying the Six of Wands. So the Six of Swords, again, there's this energy of, the Six of Swords talks about moving to calmer waters, moving, you're at peace with something, you're finally moving on, making peace with something, making amends. And this could be you making peace or making amends with yourself about how you should stand out, how you should be seen, your image or something of that sort. Because after the six, the Six of Swords is after the Five of Swords, where you're dealing with people who are very petty, people who are trying to micromanage, or people trying to, there's like a power, what is that? it's like a power. What is that called? What do I always get confused when I try to say this? You know what I'm saying, right? There's just a, you and this part, whoever this is, there's just a power struggle. And then the Five of Swords and then the Five of Wands, right? Both Six of Swords and the Six of Wands are moving past that. So you've dealt with competition, you've dealt with pettiness, you've dealt with people who are trying to compete with you and, use their power against you, sort of scenario. You've triumphed over these energies, okay? Clarify this Nine of Pentacles for Capricorn. You got the Hangman, okay? So then, the Nine of Pentacles clarified again. So this is for you, Capricorn. You self-sacrifice a lot. I mean, you sacrifice so much of yourself for other people. And I feel like this is a time for you to start sacrificing, stop self-sacrificing. Stop sacrificing so much of yourself and start sacrificing things for yourself. Right? Nine of Pentacles is enjoying the fruits of your labor, right? Enjoy how hard you've worked. Enjoy everything that you've built thus far. And, buy that perfume that you want for yourself. Take that spa day. You know what I mean? Do something for yourself because you deserve it, right? You've come so far. Nine of Pentacles being clarified twice. You are meant to be in this abundant energy, and you've come so far of being so very independent. The Hangman, you know what I mean? You have, I feel like, because the Hangman talks about delays, and so there were things in your life that were delayed for quite a long time. And it's unfortunate. Like that's what this is with this Nine of Pentacles. Your independence was delayed because you poured into other people. It's like being in a relationship where, the woman or the man, most likely the woman, gives up, her entire life to support the man. And so you're taking care of the kids, you're taking care of the home, you're taking care of everything. And the man, they go to work, but they get to, they come home and then they go on trips with their friends, or they go and do their own hobbies, go to the gym. They go and do these things to take care of themselves and, enjoy themselves, going to the bar and stuff. And the woman, she doesn't get that, right? She stays home and she's always taking care of the kids. She doesn't go to get her nails done. She doesn't go out. She doesn't go to do anything for herself. And that's kind of the scenario that I'm getting at this time. Doesn't have to be for everybody, but this is a time for you to stop sacrificing so much for everybody. It doesn't mean you have to stop doing for other people, but it's like you're supposed to be front and center. People are supposed to be bowing to you. People are supposed to be giving to you at this time. Clarify the High Priestess. The Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is here telling me that you've got people who are looking to gain more information on you, right? People want to know what's up. People want to know what's going on, what you got going on, where you're going, who you're seeing, how you've got into the place that you're at right now. It could be a Pisces. There's a Pisces around that is, maybe doing tarot readings on you or something like that. They want to know what you have going on. They want the info. Some of them are interested in knowing whether or not you have a new love, because they know that you've gone through a really painful, you had a really painful ending with a past relationship, is what I'm seeing. So I don't necessarily think it's malicious. I think whoever this person is, or maybe people, they just want to know, like, why is Capricorn being so secretive? Why, how is Capricorn so successful? Or how is Capricorn surviving? And how is Capricorn, in this position that they're in after everything they've been through. Like, how are they standing tall? Sort of energy. Clarify the star. Clarify the star for Capricorn. The Tower. Wow. Enough said. The Tower. The Tower's here. And in this particular picture, the tower is built, right? There's no destruction in this particular tower. But it's a very tall tower, which is telling me that you've spent years, right? This is not something that's happened, over days or weeks or even months. You spent years of your life working on yourself, reading books on self-development, quitting bad habits, releasing, bad relationships, talking to yourself, trying to work through a lot of the inner demons that you have. You spent years rebuilding yourself, like years and years and years and years. And there's so many different moving parts of this rebuilding, right? Again, your relationships with your family, friends, lovers, co-workers, your relationship with yourself, standing in your own authenticity, being completely honest with yourself, healing from traumas, trying to figure out how to grow into an adult and figure out where your place is in life. So many different parts of this story, but I feel like there's a beautiful balance that you have been able to move into, right? Beautiful balance that you've been able to create for yourself. And I just want to say I'm so proud of you, Capricorn, because for a lot of people, this is so hard to do, right? And it takes an entire lifetime for people to get to the space that you're in right now, Capricorn, or that you are getting to, okay? But I just want to say for you to enjoy the blessings that are coming in for you, because you deserve it. You've worked this hard, and there's a lot of people who are like, people have to see that you've worked on something in order to receive some sort of blessing. It's like, oh, let me give you in a scenario. You've gone through a lot throughout your life, right? Different traumas, breakups, abuse in relationships, backstabbing from friends. God sees all, right? Not everybody can see what's going on. They always say that there's your story, their story, and the truth, right? And the truth is God. God sees the truth. He knows, and she knows what's going on. And so you have to go through life healing your triggers and healing, making peace with situations and people who've hurt you and not getting revenge, right? There's this thing called karma, where you allow people to get their karma. Everybody gets their karma. You get what you give. And instead of, being petty, or instead of trying to seek revenge on people that have hurt you, you were not that type of person. I feel like you did not, try to counter or go after those people. I feel like you allowed them to be. I feel like it hurt you, but you decided to move past it, and you decided to figure out what is wrong with you so that you can attract better for yourself. And that's honestly what I see. And I feel like the blessings are coming in, not because you went to school and got a degree, not because, you made partner, not because you started a business, not because you make a lot of money, not because of any of that. It's because it's deep within you, the changes and the growth that you have, that you have, you have at this time. So you got strong Pisces here, Capricorn. You've got Aquarius, and you've got Scorpio. If this resonates, you guys, definitely subscribe, like, comment, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you being here.